Trump spoke to the United Nations and he said, "You're ruining your countries with all of this illegal immigration." He was directing that at Europe, and he's not wrong, but I think the reason why he thinks they're ruining their countries with illegal immigration is wrong and misguided.
The number one political issue of our time, the crisis of uncontrolled migration. It's uncontrolled. Your countries are being ruined.
This is the illegal immigration that has flooded into Europe. This was from 2024. Look at this. Number 1, Syria. Number 2, Afghanistan. I wonder what caused all of the immigrants to flee Syria and Afghanistan. The U.S. waged war and we roped all the Europeans along. They go along with the United States warmongering. And the U.S., of course, doesn't have to bear the brunt of all of these. So I don't want to absolve the European countries and their leadership of wrongdoing and facilitating, because they absolutely have, by going along with every single war and regime change. And then on top of it, the United States turns to Europe and says, "How dare you recognize a Palestinian state?"
There is no Palestinian state, no matter how many papers they put out.
I just cannot get over this because of how ludicrous the logic is. How dare you want to create a state for Palestinians where Palestinians would live in the state of Palestine? If you carve out a country for Palestine, then you would say to all the Palestinian people, well, you go and you live in your country because there's now a country of Palestine, so that's where you go live. But you got all these people who are super against immigration, and especially Islamic immigration.
Donald J. Trump is calling for a total and complete shutdown of Muslims entering the United States.
And they're the ones saying, except we can't have a Palestinian state. So where do you expect these 7 million Palestinians to go? Oh, their plan, their grand plan, is to carve them up into like 50,000 to 100,000 chunks of people and spread them all around the world. The same people, the very same people who are sitting there telling us that immigration, especially Islamic immigration, is evil and bad and wrong. These are the same people saying, except we have to help the Jews clear out all these Arabs, saying, how dare they side with the terrorists? They're speaking out of both sides of their mouths. What do you want? Do you want the Islamic refugees? Do you want the Arabs, the Muslims to stay in the Middle East, or do you, or not? Which one is it? You can't have both. So if you want them to stay, stop waging wars on behalf of Israel or on behalf of resources.
We're keeping the oil. We have the oil. The oil is secure. We left troops behind only for the oil.
They are ruining their own countries, for sure. Trump is right on that. They're just doing it because they're going along with U.S. and Israeli foreign policy. And here in the United States, we also feel the brunt of it, especially when it comes to Latin America and the policies the United States has, blowing up boats in Venezuela and trying to topple Maduro. And we don't think that there's going to be a whole flood of Venezuelans coming into America after it's pure chaos in Venezuela when their government topples. Do we not think that that will happen? Of course it will. They'll come, whether you like it or not. It'll be an invasion, just like you said, but that's because you invaded first.